When a loved one passes, families are faced with deeply personal choices to honor a life well lived. For many, that choice is cremation. Yet, despite its growing prevalence, the actual process remains a mystery for most, shrouded in misconceptions and uncertainty. It is a deeply profound moment, passing the care of someone precious into the hands of professionals. Today, we invite you to look behind the veil. We are exploring the often unseen world of modern crematory operations to show you exactly what happens with your loved ones. Our goal is simple: to demystify the cremation process and highlight the stringent, uncompromising standards involved. From start to finish, you will see an industry defined not just by precision, but by a profound commitment to dignity and respect. The journey towards a final farewell begins long before the cremation itself. It starts with the transfer of the deceased into the care of professionals, an act carried out with the utmost respect. A dedicated funeral director ensures this transition is handled with profound dignity and care. Behind every cremation is a vital, unseen process of meticulous documentation. Before any further steps are taken, strict legal requirements must be met. This involves securing a detailed cremation authorization form and obtaining the official death certificate. Accuracy here is not just a legal obligation, it is a fundamental pillar of respect. At the very heart of this process is an unwavering commitment to precise identification. From the moment the initial call is received, a strict chain of custody is established. A secure, tamper-proof identification tag is placed with the individual, remaining with them throughout every single step. This rigorous protocol ensures absolute certainty for the families left behind. The journey through a modern crematory begins with a profound commitment to dignity and respect. When the deceased arrives at the facility, they are gently transferred into a secure, private, and immaculately clean receiving area by uniformed professionals. Every step of this initial transition is handled with quiet reverence. But alongside this respect comes an equally critical responsibility, which is absolute precision in identification. To ensure absolute certainty, crematories employ multiple rigorous layers of verification before any further steps are taken. Upon arrival, staff members meticulously compare physical identification tags, such as a hospital or medical examiner wristband, against detailed facility paperwork. Modern facilities utilize advanced digital tracking systems to maintain an unbroken chain of custody. A professional scans a unique barcode linked to the individual, entering the data into a secure computer terminal. This unique identification number is physically attached to the paperwork and the container, guaranteeing their identity is never compromised at any stage. Once the identification is thoroughly verified and logged, the deceased is carefully placed within their designated cremation container. They are respectfully transferred to a secure, climate-controlled holding area. Draped with a dignified covering, they rest in this peaceful environment until the scheduled time for cremation, ensuring continued respect for the individual. At the heart of a modern cremation facility is the cremation chamber, professionally known as a retort. Moving far away from the dark industrial imagery of the past, these are state-of-the-art, gleaming stainless steel marvels. A technician wearing a pristine, sterile lab coat oversees the operation in a clean, clinical environment, where precision and dignity are the absolute highest priorities. Inside the retort, the process relies on exact, highly controlled science. Professional animated graphics reveal engineered airflow systems, creating a cyclonic effect, meticulously controlling heat distribution throughout the chamber without showing actual remains. Operating at extreme temperatures, typically between 1,400 and 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit, this environment respectfully reduces organic matter with quiet efficiency. Outside the chamber, the technician carefully monitors a sophisticated digital control panel. Bright LED gauges display exact temperature readings, oxygen levels, and the precise cycle progress. An average cremation process takes 2 to 3 hours to complete. During this time, the operator relies on real-time data to make continuous micro-adjustments, ensuring optimal conditions. One of the most vital reassurances for grieving families is this fact. Modern crematories unequivocally cremate only one individual at a time. The physical design of the retort and rigorous, legally mandated identification protocols make it absolutely impossible to mix remains. This single capacity rule guarantees absolute purity and honors the deceased with the utmost respect. Beyond dignity, these modern facilities are deeply committed to environmental safety and public health. As the process concludes, all exhaust passes through advanced filtration systems and sophisticated scrubbers before ever leaving the building. This successfully captures particulates and neutralizes emissions, ensuring the operation remains clean and environmentally responsible. Once the cremation process is complete, the remains undergo a careful cooling period. A trained operator uses specialized equipment to gently extract the cooling tray from the retort, transferring it to a dedicated, sterile cooling rack to safely reach room temperature. The next step is processing. The cooled fragments are placed into a specialized crematory processor. This machine reduces the bone fragments into a consistent, fine-textured powder, commonly referred to as ashes. The spotless equipment operates with complete dignity and precision. With processing complete, the remains are prepared for final placement. Whether the family selected a permanent, dignified urn or a temporary transport container, the transfer is handled with the utmost care, placing the ashes securely into an inner lining before lowering them into the vessel. The final and most crucial step is the concluding identification check. The same unique metal ID tag that followed the deceased since their arrival is securely attached to the sealed urn. This unbroken chain of custody ensures absolute peace of mind when families receive their loved ones. Operating a modern crematory is a profound responsibility, demanding unwavering adherence to strict ethical and regulatory frameworks. Behind the scenes, these facilities are governed by a complex web of laws designed to ensure respect for the deceased and environmental safety. Walk into any reputable crematory and you will see the proof. State licenses, EPA compliance certificates, and health permits are prominently displayed, serving as testaments to a facility's dedication to the highest standards. Regulations are only as effective as the people who enforce them. This is why comprehensive staff training and certification are paramount. Crematory operators are highly trained professionals who undergo rigorous instruction on safety protocols, equipment operation, and infallible identification procedures. Ongoing training ensures every individual operates with precision, empathy, and absolute professionalism. This rigorous standard extends to the equipment through robust quality control. Before any process begins, technicians perform thorough inspections. Every gauge, valve, and digital control panel is meticulously checked to ensure the cremation unit operates within precise parameters. Routine maintenance is a critical component of daily operations, guaranteeing safety and dignified handling. Accountability is woven into every step through exhaustive record-keeping. Detailed logbooks and secure digital systems track maintenance, operational data, and the unbroken chain of custody. Furthermore, crematories are highly secure facilities. Access is strictly controlled, ensuring only authorized personnel enter operational areas. This uncompromising approach provides grieving families with absolute peace of mind. As we pull back the curtain on modern cremation, we hope this journey has brought you peace of mind. Every step of the process is handled with the utmost dignity, unwavering professionalism, and stringent tracking protocols to ensure your loved ones are treated with the profound respect they deserve. Thank you so much for joining us and trusting us to guide you through this sensitive topic. If you found this information helpful, please like this video, subscribe to our channel for more thoughtful insights, and feel free to leave any questions you might have in the comments below. Navigating these choices is never easy, but you do not have to do it alone. For more supportive resources, guidance, and compassionate assistance, please visit funeralus.com today.